Hello YouTube and welcome back to Cities Skylines and the city of Avonford. You're probably looking at this and going, hang on a second, that's not what it looked like in the last episode, and you would be right. There was something missing with those houses, something just did not seem right, and plus those huge trees along every house just looked a bit odd, so I had to look at this and went, what could be missing? And I determined that what was missing was chimneys. So I've gone to replace them with houses that have chimneys, which I think looks much better. In this episode, we are not going to be focusing on neating up these houses or anything like that. We are going to be looking at setting up bus routes. That's right, buses are finally coming to City Skylines, or the city of Avonford. This was something that was commented a few weeks ago. Finally got around to doing it, so let's get started. Let's get some buses running on the routes. You can see that we are well above 4,000, and just to show you where I've built things, so you can see I've built that entire area. I've actually built down here. This isn't complete yet, but as I said, I'm not going to try and focus on this today, but we are going to have to neaten this up maybe in a couple of episodes time. But as I said, I'm focusing on the bus routes, but that is the area that we have built, and you can see that we are getting quite a nice increase in population, and in addition to that we are looking for a lot in the way of commercial. This area I think is going to have to be all replaced with commercial, this entire area, so we are going to have to look into doing that. But as I said, we are looking for, today anyway, we are looking for buses. And I'm thinking I need to really start looking at where things are going to be going. So if this is all going to be shops and all of that kind of stuff, realistically I think all of this is probably going to end up shopping, not that much in the way of houses, but we'll have to see. Obviously you can clearly see that part of the ring road growing. There isn't much more out there, although there is potential for it. There's certainly potential for larger ring roads, but anyway, we need to look at where we're going to put buses, and I think this area right here is the perfect place for a bus station. So that's what I'm going to do. I just need to make sure that I have the right bus station in. Something that says new asset. Looks massive. What on earth is... That's not a bus station. That's sunglasses. What is that? Not a clue. Anyway, back to the bus station. I'm thinking I'm going to stick the bus station right here. It's not too far from a railway station. By the way, I think that is going to become the primary railway station in this city. Just looking at where it is and where it's located, I think that is going to end up, this entire area is going to be a train station, which means having a bus station here is probably a really good idea. And as such, the bus station has been... What on earth? Well, okay. That isn't ideal. That is not ideal. Let's place the bus station. I want the bus station there though. Let's place it there. It's a little bit better. Not all too great though, but what I can do is I can ramp it down like this, and then perhaps ramp this section up to flatten it out. There we go. And we know buses can go up and down ramps as long as they're not too crazy, and I think that seems to work quite nicely. I know it's complaining about electricity and all of that kind of stuff. I'm actually going to try and move it to a slightly better location like that. Okay, and now we need to place in a bus depot. So I'll go ahead and place the depot right here. There you go, there's the depot. That's not an ideal place for the depot. I'll remove that depot and try again. I'll place the depot opposite right there. There you go. That's better. Okay, we can use something to fix this. I was going to say landscaping, but at this point in time I think that's probably not the best of ideas. Now what I need to do is I need to make sure that there is enough going on here, because we need to ensure that this is all going to be used. Where's the electricity? Where's the problem with electricity? It's really close, but it just cannot get there. I think that just shows the old roads. Remove that. Yeah, fine, connects up to that. There we go. Okay, so at least it has... Does it have water? Apparently not. Okay, it should have water now. Now we just need to work on the electricity issue. How far is it from electricity? That far? Really? Is that it? Well, I tell you what. People are asking for shops. Why don't we just give them a little bit in the way of... maybe not shops. Let's give them an office. Stuttgart office? No. I wonder what this will do. Will that fix up the issue with electricity? It should. There it goes. And that is fixed. That actually looks really nice. I'm going to have to look into doing something like that. Okay, so here is our bus station. Now, with the mods that I have, let's pause this. With the mods that I have, I think I have the advanced bus routes thing. So I need to figure out how this is going to work. I think I need to... Is that it? That's a bus line. There we go. Bus line needs to form a circular line. Buses are automatically sent out from a bus depot. That's fine. Let's create the first set of lines. Now, the first set of lines I actually want to create is out to the villages. So out there, out there, out there. That is where I want to create the first set of lines. So I'm going to say, let's create a new line from here. And it is actually going to go... How do I get it to here? There you go, it does, it manages it. This is going to go to here, and then it's going to return back, like that. Okay, we'll leave it called bus line 1 for now. Is that not going to move? There it goes. Are you not going to move? Okay. Bus line 1. We are going to select the types of vehicles that we can have, and all we are going to allow on this one is going to be a I want a single decker, but I have no idea which one's the single deckers. Passenger capacity 80, passenger capacity 115, 60. How much does a double decker carry? Here's a double decker, 110. So we want one that has a lot less than that, perhaps 150, 40, not particularly. Let's try that. Let's just try that. I have no idea what this actually means, but there we go. Right. Let's create a new line. Next line is actually going to go out to here. Now how do we get it in here? Will I have it? Turn around there. No, I do not think so. But we cannot have it stopping out there. We can have it stopping here though. I'll have it stop there. Come up here. Stop here. Come back down here. Stop here. And then back. All the way around. I'll tell you what. Let's get it stopping here as well whilst we're at it then. Why not? and complete the line there. Let's have that line colour red so we can just see the difference. And we will have the same vehicle on that. Okay. So now what? If I press escape, I should be able to go into something or other. It's up here. It's up here, I think. Not transport, buses, there we go. Should be able to select a line and no, do not do that. It's a little bit finicky. Add vehicle. Let's add 3 vehicles to that. Let's add that many vehicles to that. 11 vehicles to that. Okay. See what happens. Here comes a bus. Ah! That's not bad. That is not bad. West Coast Motors. I mean, it's... yeah, that will do. That's a decent enough... style. Okay. So now we've got that, we need to do our interior bus lines, should I say. Let's go ahead and create another one. Not from there, let's create one from there. And this one is going to go, right, this is where it gets interesting, because we're going to have a stop here. We're going to have a stop here. Here. Right, so how do we do this? Do I do it along there and around? Or do I do it through the middle? That's the question. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we'll actually bring it down this road. There and then there, along there, along here. Any point going along that back road? Potentially not. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere else I can sort of feed it through. There is not. But I can bring it down this road. And then up here, there, round there, pop down there, and then up you go to that. Let's have this one in a sort of a deep green, and I'm going to select the types on this one, and we're probably looking for a let's see, Swans Travel, there's a lot. National Express, Travel West Midlands. Let's go for the Route Master, of course. How many vehicles do we want on this? I'm going for 20 vehicles. There you go, 20 buses. Let's see what comes out of this. Oh, there they are. There they are. The Route Master. Looking splendid as ever. Well, the new Route Master, not quite as splendid as the old one. Right. So let's see if this does anything. So, how am I supposed to track the stats now for the bus lines? What's that? Disaster detection. Industry areas, tourism, and post office. Okay, I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask at all. What's more after that? That's the one. Let's see. How do I check this? Lots of things are upgrading right now. I think this is how I check things. That tells me where the buses are, tells me what they're carrying, and who's waiting at what stop. Great, that's going really well. That's good. So I could click the red line and the same thing would be shown for me. Okay, not that many passengers, but That's okay. And then we could always look at the last line. There are a few people waiting. Not many, there's a couple. As you can see, there are more. Okay. More people are appearing. Where did they come from? Oh, they park at the back. Wonder how the cars get there. I have no idea. And you can see that it has created these lovely, lovely bus stops, which I think is awesome. It really is awesome. Well, that's annoying. See, this is the problem. Oh, that was impressive. That was really impressive by that ambulance. I have to admit, that was really impressive by that ambulance, what it just did. The way it ducked in and out of the traffic there. But overall, this is not... Yeah, this does need improvement. But okay. So now we have some bus lines in play. I wonder how this is going to affect anything. Should we follow one of these along? Yeah, let's go ahead and wow, that's a bit scary. No, let's not do that. How do we follow it along? Let's follow it along in a different way. There we go. Let's follow it along like that. Okay, so the only issue that we have here is that we've got the issue of bunching up. Did that just jump a red? No, I doubt it. But I think... Yeah, see that maybe we put too many. Maybe we put too many. But I'm hoping that it builds up. That's the idea. I'm really hoping that it builds up. I can easily remove the vehicle if I wanted to. In fact, it does look like there's too many. Look at that ambulance as it weaved in and out there. But then it just stopped. There it goes. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool to see. Is that something that they've changed? I'm not sure. This bus is on the tail of this, what is that? Can't actually see what that car is. And it's just been overtaken by a bus. Oh, hello, there's a bus behind. Okay, no passengers on this particular bus. And maybe this turn isn't great. Okay. But seeing the bus go down a road like this kind of makes sense. I have a bus going down my road and it is a residential area and we do have bus stops just like this, actually. It's just slightly in, or sometimes not even slightly in, it's just there. You just have to deal with it. Still no passengers. We should do a line details. There we go. There are some passengers waiting. I mean, the first bus has 24. This bus here is carrying 24. There's a rock there. Come back here. Come back here. Get back. Yep, there we go. What are we carrying? 35 now. So the first bus obviously is doing really well. But the other buses are not doing all too well. But that's a good start. Although, why does this only carry 45 passengers? Surely it should carry over 100. Where are you going? Oh, you're going back this way. Of course, you're going to turn off left now, right? Yes. Not right, left. Ooh, okay. I was worried it was going to hit that. And there are some passengers here. 31 of 45. That's not terrible. Where's the next bus? And let's find out how many are waiting at the bus station, which there does seem to be a few waiting at the bus station. This is actually quite awesome. There's a weird little bump there. I know I can get these buses running far more efficiently But it's a good start. It is a really, really good start. Oh, I like that noise. I know that noise. Who decided to park their car there? That's terrible parking. Alright, let's keep watching this one. Okay, maybe I do not need that many buses. Let's find out, how many are you carrying? Carrying 0. Goodbye. How many are you carrying? You stay. What about you? You stay. What about you? You go away. What about you? You stay. You go away. And you, how are you looking? Nothing on you. Nothing there, so you go away. You go away as well. You stay. You go away. You stay. And you can stay. You can leave. Oh, look at that, just overtaking and just... Where are you going? Okay. Fine. Okay, let's see if that improves things in any which way. 4,100 people living at this place, in this place, over here. How are we looking? 1 passenger. Yours returned to the depot, so it doesn't really matter. How did you do? 0. What? 312. There are some. Maybe there's a coach right behind you. You just go. Just head back. Where are you? I have no idea where you even are. There we go. Okay, back we go. That's not what I meant to do. Click on you. Line details. How are we looking? Okay, that's okay-ish. Let's see what happens on that. Overall, that's all right. Not many passengers wanted to go in and out of that area though, but there are passengers happily wanted to go in and around this area, which is absolutely fine. Why do we have an issue with dustbins? And it's just that one. Why does that one house have an issue with rubbish? There's a dustbin truck. Where are you going? Return to facility. Well, rubbish. There's another one. Here we go. This one will pick it up. Perfect. That doesn't have any... There, 15% load. You'll happily pick that up, right? Yes. There we go. Job done. Okay. So now we have some buses. They're probably not great. Line details. Why is everything stuck in one place? Let's go ahead and try and remove some of these vehicles. You get removed. You stay. In fact, you two stay. You get removed. And then... Here's an issue. Okay, you've got passengers, you've got nobody, so you can go. You can go. You can go. Clearly there's some other issues happening here because of the... I think what I need to now start looking at is upgrading a lot of these roads to dual carriageways. I think that is what I need to really start looking into. In fact, I think this entire area needs to start being improved. But you asked for houses? I mean, not houses. You asked for buses? You now have buses. I'm also going to take a look at the primary education here. We seem to be okay for primary education. How would it for secondary? What I need to do is I need a secondary school. And what's better place to put a secondary school than right here? This is our new secondary school, right near the fire station actually. So let's find a nice secondary school. What on earth does that mean? Liberal arts, university, what? No, I don't understand any of that. That's a nice school, but not the one I want. That's a community college, that's not the one I want either. A nice secondary school, please. Secondary school. High school? I suppose that's secondary school, right? Community school? It's elementary. Or primary school, what's that? It's university. Okay, let's put you here. It's not exactly what I'm after, but hey, it will do. Plus it's not too far from bus stops. And in addition to that, I am going to place a public library in somewhere. And that public library, because I think libraries are great, that public library is actually going to go in right here near the bus station. There you go. Which apparently only has an effect in that tiny area. Fine. But now there's more of a reason for people to go to the bus station. Now, next up, what we need to do is start looking at turning this into an actual area full of shops. So that is what we're going to be focusing on next. This is going to take a little bit of time, but this entire area is going to now become, or slowly become, an commercial hub, which should be quite nice, actually. And we now have people getting a secondary education. 295 students, 326 students. This is a good thing. This is a really, really good thing. We're almost at 4,200 citizens, which is also really nice. I think 326 is where we're going to be sitting. We're not going to worry about any of this. Healthcare. We're good with healthcare, childcare, elderly care. We need to look at healthcare in all honesty. I think there's a doctor's office. Where's the nearest doctor's office for these guys? There's one there. There's one there. So realistically, I probably should place a doctor's office. Let's stick one in nicely right here. There we go. Another doctor's office. That should help the health. How are these buses looking? Not particularly busy. Oh, and then you go away as well. That is a shame. Oh, that one's got a fair amount on it. You can probably just turn off and go back to a depot. That's it. Yeah, cut someone else up. That's not exactly where it's supposed to go, but oh well. Things are starting to slowly but surely take shape. 2 passengers, 3 passengers. That's a truck. Do you have 0? 1. But as soon as we have a bunch of shops here, hopefully those numbers should go up. So I'm going to end this episode here. Let's have a look for a potential screenshot thumbnail. And that's not too bad. That's where I'm going to take the thumbnail. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Cities Skylines and the city of Affenford. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. Just taking a quick look at the traffic flow. That road seems to be a little bit busy. I'll have to do something about that. And there's a fire. Oh, we'll end it there. That's all from me. and I'll see you guys next time in Cities Skylines.